Alright, answer for that one is 12. Okay, answer for that one was 0. Number 3. Okay, answer for that one was 4. Go ahead and pick a number and bring it up. Okay, winning number is 4. Alright, our objective for today is to learn the properties of similar triangles. Our learning target. We're going to find the length of a side in similar triangles. And two similar triangles looking for one side. Okay, example 1. Similar triangle. First thing we need to know. They have the same shape, but they can be different sizes. They also have congruent angles. What's that mean? If they have congruent angles,
they're the same size, same shape.
That means that the angles are going to be equal.
Equal, yeah.
Okay, so they're labeled here by color. So angle E and angle A are congruent. That means their angles are the same. Angle G and angle B are the corresponding angles that are the same. And angle F and angle C are corresponding angles that are the same. So their measures are going to be equal. The corresponding angles are. And I've labeled them by color so you guys can tell which ones are which. Okay. Okay, so if angle G is 30 degrees, what's the measure of angle B?
15 degrees.
30 degrees. Remember, see, these are the corresponding angles that are equal. If they're congruent angles, then their measure is going to be the same. So if G is 30 degrees, B will be 30 degrees. So 30 degrees is X. Okay, for example 2, we want the measure of angle D. Angle D is right here. What is the congruent angle that goes with angle D? Where's its corresponding angle?
A.
Angle A. If angle A is 88 degrees, then what is the measure of angle D? 88 degrees. Okay, practice problem. Okay, this thing means congruent, so it's asking for the angle that is congruent to angle F. Alright, answer for the bonus should be -4. Bonus number 2. Okay, answer for the bonus problem should be -14. Okay, solution for practice problem number 1. It wants the angle that is congruent to angle F. Which angle is congruent to angle F? T, that's right. Okay, practice problem number 2. Alright, this one has an equal sign. That means it's looking for the measure of angle F. Alright, answer for the bonus is 42. Alright, go ahead and bring up bonus number 4. Okay, answer for that one was -10. Alright, solution for practice problem 2. We want the measure of angle F. How are you going to find the measure of angle F? Right, C is congruent to angle F, which means their degrees are going to be the same. The measure of their angles are going to be the same. So if C is 37 degrees, then F is going to be 37 degrees. Alright, extra credit problem. You can go ahead and write it down, or it'll be on Facebook later if you just want to wait till then. Or if you guys want to take a picture of it, go ahead. Okay. Okay, example problem number 3. We've already said that angles of similar triangles, the corresponding angles are what? Congruent. That means they're going to be the same. They're going to be equal. The second thing about similar triangles that we're going to learn is that their corresponding sides have the same ratio. And we'll go through that in just a second. First, corresponding sides. A corresponding side from one triangle to the other is going to be the side that is opposite their corresponding angles. So G is equal to B. So the corresponding side to EI, or no, that's an F, sorry, it's kind of faded. to EF will be AC. The corresponding side, G of GF, is going to be the side opposite of their corresponding angle, so it's going to be BC, this side right here. I already said that. Okay, and then the corresponding side of GE is going to be the side that is opposite the corresponding angle, so it's going to be this side right here, BA. Okay, example 4. We want to know what the side corresponding to AB in the other triangle. AB is this side right here. That means we're going to look at the angle opposite of AB. That's angle C. What angle corresponds to angle C? N, that's right. Remember, the colors are indicating which angles are equal, okay? So now we want to look at the side that is opposite of angle N. So our answer would be LM. Or ML, sorry. There we go. Alright, does that make sense, everyone? Yeah?
That's easy.
Alright, problem number 3. Okay, answer for this one should be 5. Bonus number 6. Okay, answer for this one should be 13. Alright, solution for practice problem number 3. We want to find the side that corresponds to side LK. LK is this side right here. The angle opposite of LK is J. Now we want to find the angle that is congruent to J. What is congruent to J? E. Okay, now we want the side that is opposite of E. That's going to be side GF. So if you had GF. Alright, practice problem number 4. Okay, answer for this one should be 14. Okay, bonus problem number 8. Answer for this one should be, oh come on, there we go. Should be negative 16. Alright, solution for practice problem number 4. We want the side that corresponds to GH. GH is right here. Our angle that is opposite of GH is angle I. We look for the angle that is congruent to angle I, which is angle X. So our corresponding side is YZ. Okay, extra credit number 2. Remember, these are going to be on Facebook later. If you guys want to copy them down, if you don't have Facebook, go ahead. Alright, OGT problem. Go ahead and bring it up and drop it off. Alright, answer is B. 7 and 8 are vertical angles. That means they're equal. Alright, example 5. We have XYZ and LMN. Now, what I said earlier, remember, the angles are congruent in similar triangles, and also opposite sides have the same ratio. The ratios are equal. So we're going to look at the opposite, or the corresponding side. Okay, YZ corresponds to LM. What? Oops, I meant XY. Sorry about that. XY corresponds to LM. YZ corresponds to MN. And ZX corresponds to LN. Now, when we take the length of these sides, and we take the length of XY, and we put it over LM, the length of LM, it's going to be equal to the length of YZ over the length of MN, and that's going to be equal to the length of ZX over the length of NL. These are the ratios, and they're all going to be equal. Okay, and we can use this to solve for one of the sides. So if the ratios are equal, we'll call this side X, and we're looking for this side, side XZ. If we're looking for this side, we take one of our numbers, we'll take 8, we put it over its corresponding side. What's the corresponding side to side XY?
LM.
LM, that's right, and the length is 6. So we take the side length, we put it over its corresponding side. That's going to be equal to, well, since we started with 8, we started with the bigger triangle. We're going to have to start with the bigger triangle again when we're finding our x, okay? So since we started with 8, then this x right here is going to be the next number we're going to use, and that's going to be on top, okay? This number right here should be from the big triangle, and this number right here should be from the big triangle. You can't switch them around. If the number on top is from the big triangle, you got to use the number on top from the big triangle on both sides, okay? So on the top we have x, and x is the length of xz. What's the corresponding side to xz?
N, sorry.
ln, that's right. So we put that on the bottom. The ratios are equal, so we take the top, our top number we got from here, its corresponding side, we put it over its corresponding side, then we take x, we put that over its corresponding side. Now we're going to cross multiply. Do you guys remember cross multiplication?
Yeah, 8 times 4 divided by 6.
Right, we do. Well, 8 times 4 on one side, we have 32. We do 6 times x. So we have 32 on the left and 6x on the right. We need to divide by 6. And we get x is equal to 5 1/3. So that is the length of our x. Or example. Okay, for example 6, we want to find the length of JH. We're just going to call that x for now. Okay, we're going to take 18. We're going to put it over its corresponding side. What's the corresponding side to AC?
HJ.
HJ. So we're going to put it over this, which is just our x. We're going to set that equal to 6. Remember, if 18 came from the big triangle and it's on top, that means our next number needs to come from the big triangle and needs to be on top. So we put 6 over, what's the corresponding side to BC? Alright, good. Now we're going to cross multiply again. 2 times 18 will give us 36. And that'll be equal to 6 times x. When we divide by 6, we get 6 on the left, and 6 over 6 will just give us 1. 1 times x is just going to give us x. So x is equal to 6. And that's the length of our side. That's the length of JH.